Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do an unboxing and a demonstration of Amazon's #1 best-selling dryer vent vacuum cleaner attachment. So you can get this thing for $8. Looks like it's on sale now. It does come in the different colors, but I just got this one, the 2-pack dryer vent vacuum flexible hose cleaner. If we look at what I'm mainly going to be cleaning a dryer vent. Okay, so let's see what we get in the box. There is a somewhat of an instruction manual there. This brush, okay, it's bent right there, but we can straighten it out if we need to. It's got a wooden handle. Here's your different attachments. This is kind of a really rubbery plastic. This is a hard plastic. And so, I like that this is, yeah, that's going to fit really good into the dryer vent, because that seems to be the major problem is it needs to be like that. So this part, this is really flexible here, and this is kind of rigid. But this is probably going to go on here. Yeah, it needs to be rectangle to get down in your dryer. So that snaps on really well. That snaps on. There is kind of a restriction there. That way it can go over several different hose types probably. If your hose is a little big, it'll just squish it. So this thing seems very nice, very well made. Okay, so I'm trying to get some sizes here. So with everything attached, it's right around 41 inches. So let's just get this piece that's not corrugated. It's right at almost 9.5 inches. So again, this is pretty hard. It's a little flexible, and it does collapse a little bit. But if we look at the diagram, that's the part you're going to stick up in the dryer vent. And then I like the brush. So the brush is just to kind of go push in there and break things loose. And the brush part's 25 inches, just 2 feet long basically, but with the handle it's about 30 inches long. And it's not super, it kind of tapers, maybe, no, it doesn't really taper. Well, maybe it does just a little bit. It's got a plastic thing on the bottom here. Bristles are about 1.5 inches all the way up, so yeah, it does taper all the way up to about 1.75 inches. So yeah, I'm anxious. I'm going to show you this. I haven't cleaned my dryer in a while, so I want to see if it actually works. Okay, so here I'm at my dryer. I've got my central vac hose, so you got to have your vacuum cleaner ready to go. So let's measure this vacuum cleaner. Its opening is about 1 inch, about 1.25 inches. And this thing needs, so that should fit in there. That's about 1 inch. So let's see, it's a little loose, but if I shove it all the way in there, yeah, I'm not getting any air coming out around here. So that's about the minimum I would want to go, is about 1 inch. But you just shove it all the way in there through all those seals, because there's a bunch of seals down and there's 2 of them. Okay, so here I've got the dryer. And a good way, so I take mine to the sink every once in a while. I know you normally just scrape this off, but I take mine to the sink and wash this with soap and water and then rinse and then dry it off really good. Because it's hard to get some of that caked on stuff. But if you use soap and water and a brush, you can clean those up really good. Okay, so my opening is about 1 inch. About 1 inch. I forgot if I measured this. This is, about 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch by inch and a quarter. Yeah, so about a 1/2 inch thick. So that should fit in there really good. So I'm just going to demonstrate before I turn the vacuum on. Yeah, so it should. And then I could even stick this in to help. Oh yeah, we're getting a bunch of stuff out. So let me turn the vacuum on. Okay, so I've got mine in there. And you can see it is so it doesn't. Okay, so where this rectangle attaches, it does clog up, but it's easy to unclog. You just got to take that off, but it does clog up there. And mine was making a whistle, so I had all the air going through when it was sucking when I had the vacuum cleaner on. That is perfectly tuned for it was kind of a high-pitched whistle. So I opened up the air on the side of the vacuum. I opened up to let some air in so it wouldn't whistle. But you could use it like this. It's not going to do much good like that. So if we look, it's definitely getting all the way down. And I can even put the umbilical cord in there too. So it's definitely working. It's definitely working pretty good. So aside from the whistling, and it did block up one time right here, but it definitely works pretty good. You've got to have that rectangle to get down in there and clean, and mine needed cleaned a lot. So let's take the brush. And just kind of use the brush back and forth. I wouldn't go super far into your machine. Then after I do the brush, I'm definitely going to stick this back down there because that probably loosens some stuff up and vacuum it out. So all in all, I really like this. I'm very impressed with it. You definitely need something like this because you can't just stick a normal vacuum cleaner hose down there. It has to be this rectangle. And this is working pretty good. And for $8, I don't think you can go wrong. 42 inches long. Yeah, for $8, I don't think you can go wrong. Yeah, this thing works pretty good. So thanks everybody for watching. And if you could, please like and subscribe.